Hey, welcome in, NJ. Calls, Viking. Appreciate y'all coming in. I was messing around here, changing the avatar and stuff, learning as I go. Say, Chris Everts. Hi, Team David. Thanks for coming in. I'm sure Chrissy's in there on the other one in the room. I know a few people wanted me to go live or asked about it anyway. I'm sure she'll show up shortly. Art's supposed to come in if he sees it. Way YouTube is anymore, it's hard to say. Say, Mr. Richard Jarvis, how you doing, bud? Everything good your way? Uh, I'm doing okay for right now. I'll know more about it here in a couple of days. Yeah, Jay, it happens, bud. I fished for a week at a place and never caught a fish. Say, James Kilpatrick, appreciate you coming in. Anybody want to come up? I threw the link out there if you didn't catch it. Here it is again. I appreciate it, Chris. Yeah, it kind of shocked me. Chrissy didn't clam up on us. Big Slim, my little buddy, welcome in. It turned out to be a decent day today, even though it was cloudy. Now we're getting a little sunshine out there. I was just tired out too quick from the power being off, being up late, and then getting up real early. Couldn't sleep because of my back. I've been pretty much dragging my feet today. NJ, I just had a salad tonight. It's all we had. I got some rockfish in there. I'm thinking about fixing it up probably Saturday, maybe. If I can find time, I got get everything ready for Mendota. Yeah, I need to check out Team David. She's a real good supporter, just like Richard and pretty much everybody in chat tonight. All of them's great people. I still yet got to run over and see how much a box of chicken's going to cost me now. Take with me. I can go ahead and get the flavors all made up and let it marinate in it. See what I can come up with. I might even put some Frank's hot sauce in some to see if it'll work. Never know. We might have a fish out there that likes spicy food. But definitely going to go live when I'm up there. Let everybody see what it looks like. I was hoping to have a boat together by now, but I never had time with everything that's going on to be able to go over and pick it up and check it out. Call, she's in there. I'll let her answer that. Oh, she ain't? You ain't? Okay. That might be kind of hard to do because they don't live here. They live up about an hour away from us. The boys, getting them down here and getting them on her show. Well, I don't know how you gonna manage it. Oh, okay. Well, I guess they can get on from up there. I guess the way she said it. Oh, Freedom Frog Gear, appreciate you coming in. Yeah, Team David makes up some stuff there. It looks real good. Hey, Stan, how you feeling this evening, bud? Feel like coming up? There you go, Stan. Yeah, the B suit. I'm gonna have to that I ordered. I'm gonna have to send it back. It's short. It's made for somebody that's like. Well, I'll just put it this way: it's made for somebody like. Uh, it's made for somebody like Chris. Hooks and hammocks. That Chris. Uh, it would fit him probably real good. But for as a tall person, nah. It needs a few more inches added in between the hips and the shoulders. All right, Stan. So that's something I got to get returned tomorrow, real quick. I mean, I really don't need one right now because I ain't got no bees, but my lemongrass oil come in. I gotta get out there and get the box and set up a couple boxes and get some things out there to attract some because right now when they're in the process of swarming, they're packing all the pollen they can back to the hive, and they're also when they're doing that, they're checking out for new places to hang out and move to when the new queen comes off. Maybe we'll get up there to Mendota this time. I got somebody I know, Chris, got a hold of some bank fishing map up there. See where we can bank fish at. Maybe get lucky this time around. I was just happy to be up there. I've never been up there, and the water looks so beautiful and clear. It's just something that you would see on TV. Good morning, Stevens. Appreciate you coming in. They was catching pike last year up there in a bunch of channels. Average channel up there is running 20 pounds. clear up to 30 some pounds. I seen some monster carp up there. One of the carp I seen you could probably fish a week with. It was huge. And they was just rolling around on top of the water. If I knowed I wouldn't have got caught, I would have probably netted me one. But they come up and hit the side of the boat. Sound like you hit a rock or something other. Well, we're glad you're watching there, Freezing Frog. Definitely do appreciate you coming in, bud. We all got to help each other out here. I always say that. YouTube takes us away, but we'll always come back if we know about it. You almost got 800 there, NJ. That's good, bud. Richard, if you ever need any links, buddy, get a hold of me. I've got a big strip I can email them to you. Just email me and ask me, and I'll send them to you, bud. There's my little brother, Danny Stone. You want to come up, brother? The links to everybody's channel. So, yeah, it gets like that, Danny. I was sitting over eating my salad, had to look at a bunch of channels sitting in front of me. Nobody was really live. So I watched LG Bass open his no call. Somebody else I watched, I can't remember who it was. Thank you, Richard. I can't do no beer, but I was raised around my brother. He's a severe alcoholic, and at the time he gets up, the time he goes to bed. I guess that's why I can't drink it. Just the smell of it gets me. I take a drink of that, I'd be out there in the yard somewhere, be like a sick dog. I know Dad used to drink years ago before I was born, a little bit after, and he got allergic to it. About killed him. Danny Stone's going to change his phone tonight. The laptop doesn't have a camera. Or I come up, no question. Heard that. Yeah, I seen Team David out there fishing. Looked like a great big old pond or a lake one day. Wish old Danny could go up there to Wisconsin with all of us. It'd be a blast. I need to sit down and make a list. I need to take some bug spray or something, a fogger or something. Them gnats up there is bad. Long towards the evening. They got a boat dock up there I wanted to fish, but man, I mean, it was bigger. I'd say it was as big as a grill top, a swarm of them. floating around there. Yeah, Arkansas and Florida trip coming up. We already had that planned a long time in advance. The Florida trip, you just be careful down there. If you see a little cloud in the water, get away from it because that's baby jellyfish. And our Mendota trip was planned up from last year. But if something was to happen, she don't feel like it, we ain't going. Just make plans to do something else later. I'll still gotta get my reel together and get it filled up. Figure out what I want to do, which pole I want to put it on. This thing's moving at a fast pace right now, seems like. I want to try to get the grass mowed, garden tilled it up, and something in the ground before I leave anyway. At least put the beans and corn in. Oh yeah, yeah. Stingrays put it on you, Danny. Hey, it worked out. How you doing, bud? Brandon's outdoors. Get y'all coming in. Freedom Frog said he's seen plenty of rays, but never been stung. They love little squid. He said he feed them when he lived in the Gehenna. I've always wanted to go down to Florida and do some fishing. Hey, quiet man, welcome in, bud. What you been up to today? Wow, somebody must have been going after dinner. They was getting me down the road. don't know which way they went. I just heard the car take off. Must be nice. I felt like I could have slept all day too. Chrissy wants to know, are you sick, Curtis? Danny, if I get down to Florida, I don't care what part it is, I wouldn't want to come back. Especially in the wintertime. I hate Ohio. The wintertime, they say, oh, we're just going to get a little dust and snow. You wake up next morning, you got a foot and a half out there. That's a good job to have, is being a weatherman. You can be wrong, I don't care how many times, and you'll still get to keep the job. He said he wasn't sick. Hey, Bushwhacker, appreciate you coming in, bud. How you doing? I figured I'd get live before the bake shop comes on tonight. It's hard to say what they're going to do on the bake shop. They don't got no script. They just play it by ear and it just falls in place. Hello, Cody. Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, rubbing in, Cody. Hey, CC, how you doing? Yeah, he does that, don't he, here, Danny? He likes rubbing it in. He bought that big old nice, fancy looking cast net over here, set it down on the table. He made sure he set it out there in the middle where I could see it real good. And just rubbed it in. Walked away and left it on the table. How do you know I wasn't going to take that? I mean, he's trustworthy. He's inviting you, Danny. He said just hook the camper up and come on. Hey, great farmer. How you doing, buddy? Hey, farmer, if you'd like to come up, there's your link, bud. Hey, anybody that ain't got Great Farmer, go check him out. He's on early in the mornings there, around 7, I'd say. He's a pretty good old boy there. He's up in Canada. Got a lot of nice people in his room, too. Oh, Toenails, appreciate you coming in. Oh, you're welcome, Farmer. Anytime, buddy, anytime. Anytime you want to come up, just say so and we'll hook you up. One day I might get up here and get shake hands with you and all that good stuff, but I won't fly in. I'll have to drive up after I get me a passport if they'll give me one. Take care, CC. Have a good one, bud. Be safe out there. Welcome in, Gigability. How was fishing today? Hey, look here. Come up here and scared me like that. Hey,
How you doing, Ernie?
I just got done having a salad for dinner and had to go get some meds today and do a little run and come back and got them small chunks up out of the yard and all the split and debris that come from the splitter so I can mow.
Yes, I want to mow so bad, man. I want to mow so bad.
I ain't mowed the first time yet. Dandelions out there probably, I want to say maybe 10 inches tall.
Yeah, we're getting them too. We're starting. Everything's starting to grow. Finally.
Yeah, I should have picked me some of them and fried them up.
Yeah. We do tea with them or coffee. Actually, the root. You take the dandelion root and you dry it out and you smash it up and it tastes just like coffee.
Huh.
Absolutely.
I didn't know that. I know you could take the dandelion and eat 99% of it. They take and cook it up or kill it with bacon grease and make like a little salad out of it.
Yeah. My grandmother, she used to do dandelion wine years ago.
I met a guy in Columbus, an older guy. He made that. He said the only bad thing is he didn't get enough of it. It don't make a whole lot the way he does it. He said, but if you make pear, you can blend the two and still have the same flavor.
Yeah.
Welcome in, relaxing.
Hey everybody, I'm just I'm looking at the chat, guys, so just bear with me. I have to keep going back and forth. I'm on my phone. I'm not down in the studio, so. But thanks everybody.
Oh, Don R, appreciate you coming in, bud. I got 17 great people in here already. I figured I was sitting over here, I was kind of bored. It was a toss up between go live, go back and lay in bed and watch TV until I fall asleep, or what. And I mentioned something about it in Real and Virtual's room over there when he was live, and Art asked me if I was. I said, I might since Troy gets done.
Yeah.
But there's Art. Art, you want to come up, bud? That way you don't have to type. You're more welcome. There's Troy. Boy, I tell you what, I think they got something on their computers. When you mention their name, they know about it.
They've got to. It's happened to me quite a bit too, Ernie.
Yeah.
I'll say somebody's name or start talking about something in their channel, and next thing you know, they're in my live.
Oh, he's got me on TV now. See, he didn't know I was a movie star. Oh, man, here comes another one. This guy here you got to watch. Hey, Stan.
Nope, hey, Stan.
How you doing?
Good, buddy. Hey.
You feeling a little bit better, bud?
Yeah, I had to chase her out of the house to go get my meds.
Oh. Bet you're pretty sore now, ain't you, after doing all that running?
Yeah, it's a week. It's a week now since I had that surgery, so.
Welcome in, 217.
You all good now, Stan, though, buddy? What'd you have done, if you don't mind me asking?
I had my kidney removed with cancer on it.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then
man.
they did it robotically. They put, the robot surgery, and
Yeah.
the kidney was so big with the mass on it that they didn't have the incision big enough. They had to make it bigger.
Wow.
I got
Okay.
an incision that goes from my belly button up to middle of my ribs, just about,
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
So they gave me those good pain pills when I left the hospital, but they only gave me 1 day's worth, and then expected me
No.
to take Tylenol. And
Yeah.
Tylenol ain't cutting it.
That's the
Yeah.
way they do. That's just like the veterans. Over there, they get hurt. They give him the best that they can give. When they come out, here's you some ibuprofen. We'll see you later.
Yeah, that's no
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Yeah. That's no good at all.
And
Absolutely.
Yeah, she just went over to the pharmacy now to grab me the good stuff.
I hope
Good,
they.
buddy.
So might be a little loopy later on, but at least I won't be in pain.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's the whole point. I had kidney surgery quite a few years ago. I had fallen 2 stories and landed on concrete, and
Oh boy.
put my elbow through the side of my body, and ended up splitting my kidney in half on internally.
Wow.
And they did the same thing. I went to surgery right away, and when I came out of surgery, I was looking for an incision. I was like, "Where'd you guys cut me at?" And the doctor and the nurse goes, "Oh, we went another way." I said, "Well, how?" And I guess they went through my belly button and made another little incision. It wasn't even anything significant, but they did it like you said, all with these wands, like a robot kind of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
when you look at mine, it looks like somebody stabbed me, and then it looks like I got shot 6 times.
Wow.
yeah, yeah,
All
They
these little black
replaced.
holes everywhere.
They replaced
yeah,
my shoulder. I just got a little cut there, and Chrissy's uncle had his done. It looked like they ripped him apart.
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess that's the difference between West Virginia and Ohio doctors too.
Yeah, I'm in Pennsylvania here.
But yeah,
Yeah.
my doctor, he's the one that invented the shoulder, the reversible shoulder. Brian Cohen, he's one of the best doctors the Chillicothe has over there right now, as far as that goes.
That's good.
I've
That's
been
good.
with him. We've been with him since pretty much he started over here, and he's almost like family. If he sees us out in the waiting room doing something else there at the hospital, he'd come over and talk to us, take time out.
Mhm.
You don't see that too often.
No, no.
Yeah, Ernie, I was watching your channel back when you was out there hunting.
Yeah, yeah, it's going to be different this year. I'm going to try to start a little earlier with all the bad luck we had last year that followed clear into this year. Things get to going better. It's going to change. Um, I still got to put an order in for some wood. The price went up just a tad on what off the guy that I'm getting it off of at Charleston, West Virginia, but it's fresh cut wood. It's rough cut. It don't bother me a bit. You can use that for building or whatever. It don't hurt it.
Yeah,
And I figured on doing one of those, slapping some metal up, insulating it, throwing a heater in there, and I'm good to go.
yeah. And
It's
actually,
just,
Ernie, rough rough wood is a lot stronger than dressed.
yeah.
Yeah,
If I wanted to go dress it all out, I'd just get on here or call my buddy up out there in Chillicothe. He's probably about 30, 40 minutes away. He'd bring his planer over. He's the one that did
yeah,
my cedar work on my cabinets. And I kept all the shavings. I'm going to make little bags up of cedar bags and put them in the drawers, the closets. I
yep,
guess it keeps spiders out, but it also gives out a good scent.
yep. It does get rid of spiders, buddy. It does take care of that.
Yeah, it's a lot of work with the wood. I
Yeah,
thought about putting one of those wood furnaces outside, but more people I talk to, they keep saying how much work it is.
yeah, it's a lot of work to a point. I mean, for I've got a place I pay $100. I go down, I get out of the forest here. I can go down there and get anything that's fallen and bring it back. It don't matter how much it is. I've got 30 days to get what I can. And if I go to the sawmill, one of their big dump trucks is like 800 and some dollars.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I get more to paying the $100 route, if I got good days.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm using fuel oil now, and it's like every time I call them, it's more and more.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's $20 a gallon now to get it.
That's like the propane
Oh, yeah.
that we used. The price went up on it too.
Yeah.
But Uncle Sam got me this year. I was going to take some of that money and put a nice down payment on a good furnace or something to go in here to where I don't have to be doing so much wood. The furnace I bought through Lude, they asked me the square footage of the house. I give it to them. They said, this will work. I put it in. It don't work. The heat pump.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It had a heat pump on it. I run it for, I think I run it maybe a week. $800 electric bill.
Holy.
Yeah. It's still sitting over top
Holy.
of my head right here in the attic. If I had somebody that had a pump, I'd pump all the Freon back out there in the heat pump. And I'd go through and I'd tear the ceiling out of this living room and drop it, get it out of there. It's a brand new heat, brand new furnace.
Crazy.
That's $5,000 shot.
Yeah, that's a kick in the pants, Ernie.
Yeah. Be nice for a deer blind, though. Run 2 pipes, one into I can put it in the shed and run it over to the deer blind and have my shed nice and heated up. I can't put it in the garage because the insurance won't cover me.
Yeah.
Okay, why redneck in the house?
How long ago did you have your surgery, Stan?
Today will be a week.
A week. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a
You
brace.
still-
In, I don't know if you can see it. This brace that I'm wearing.
Oh, yeah. I had a stint in. For a while when they did my surgery. They had a stint in me for a little bit. I don't know the reason for it, but they had it in there and then they had to take it out. And so, but I was pretty, it's funny how, you think that something, your kidney, it's inside of you. You wouldn't think that it would have much of an effect over your health. But I know when I had my surgery, I was sluggish. I was slow. I had no energy. I had no power for a long time after that.
Yeah, I could tell. Normally I would be begging the wife, let's go down the river, let's go do some fishing or something. And like now it's just a chore to get out of the recliner.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bushwhacker. We're 19 miles east of Chillicothe.
Hey, Bushwhacker. Hey, everybody. I can't see the chat, guys, so I'll say hi whenever Ernie says hi.
Yeah, I'm looking back and forth. I'm on my phone, but I can see the chat on my laptop.
Yeah,
I got my phone. I'm not the studio's being used right now. I got kids down there.
How you doing, Martin? Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, Bushwhacker.
Is that Martin? Is that Martin, UK Martin?
Yeah.
Where you been, UK? Where you been, Martin? I haven't seen you in a while, buddy. I haven't seen you in a bit. I hope you're all right.
Yeah, old Bushwhacker lived in Zanesville. Man, that river over in Zanesville packed some big shovelhead from what I hear. Call it flathead, shovelhead, it's all the same.
Yeah, those flatheads are biting good out here now. A lot of guys are posting up 40 pounders.
Wow.
Oh, Catfish Rose. He said it's raining there like a cow, peeing on a flat rock. Yeah, it ain't gonna be long. They're gonna start firing up here close, but only thing we got Scioto River and the Ohio River. And Scioto only packs 30s and 40s if you're lucky.
Yeah, I live real close to the Susquehanna River, but an hour away I can get to the Delaware on the eastern part of PA.
Yeah, we're planning on going back where she broke her ankle, but it's gonna be dry next time.
Are you bank fishing or are you boat fishing?
Oh, we was bank fishing when she broke her ankle. I ain't got a big enough motor, I don't think, to go on the Ohio River. I only got a little 9.9 mark on a 24-foot pontoon.
No, you need more motor.
Yeah, this other boat, I got an 18-foot pontoon. A buddy of mine wants it. He's got a Larson boat trailer and 90-horse Merc. The boat's going to need work. The motor it's going to need something because I ain't heard it run. The guy he got it off of, I went to look at it, and it was so cold out. It was all I could do to stand out there for 15, 20 minutes at a time. And the fuel line broke, and he told me this boat run prior, to winter, maybe within a year, and the fuel in the line smelled like varnish. I was like, this guy don't lie. It takes more than 1 year to varnish up fuel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Takes
I
a
got
lot. Takes a lot longer than that, Ernie. It takes a couple of years, if not more than
yeah,
that, before gas will go sour.
yeah, yeah. I looked around on the motor. My buddy at Circleville, he worked on that boat. One of his stickers was on it,
Okay.
and he couldn't think of it off the top of his head. What one it was. I told him the location it was at, but I'm going to check it out for compression. If it's got good compression, it might be worth saving.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I figure it not be
Does
horse.
it have tilt and trim on it?
Do I stand?
Did it have electric tilt on it?
Yeah, tilt trim.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I figured that'd go good on that pontoon. But if Chrissy likes the boat, the way it sets in the water, she don't like to set real close to the water. I got
Yeah.
rid
No.
of six or seven bass boats. But if she likes the way it sets, I might just leave the motor on it. That way I can drag it up to Mendota and places like that. Not have 24 foot behind me.
Yeah, I have a really old pontoon boat, 1969.
Oh,
Harris.
nice.
It's a Harris pontoon boat, 20-foot tunes, but the deck's only 16 foot.
Huh.
So
Hardy barges.
it's lightweight. The problem with it being so lightweight is I can't really put a bigger motor on it.
Yeah.
I had a 90 here I put on, and the motor was so heavy it was crushing the pontoons in.
Yeah, you were showing us that morning.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I took that off, and I got a 40 on it now.
Yeah, I got a 24 out there, and I got to look to see what the max motor is. I think 125.
Yeah, the longer pontoons would be better. And plus, your pontoon diameter is probably bigger than mine. Mine's only 19-inch.
Across?
The diameter of the logs.
Yeah, I haven't even measured that yet. I'm going to take and rip the flooring off. I got new flooring in the garage. I got new carpet. I got the glue. I've got a gallon of acid over here that Chrissy's brother gave me. You mix it 50-50 in water, and you mist it on there. Let it set for a second. Take a brush and brush it, and then hose it off. He said, and bring it back to mirror. And when I get it that way,
Yeah.
he said,
A lot of truck drivers do that, Ernie. A lot of
Yeah.
truck drivers do that to their fuel tanks. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna paint my logs. Not even gonna mess around trying to get them shiny. I'm just gonna paint them black.
Yeah, I thought about that too. I want to put some green underglow lights underneath. I got some crappie lights to drop off into the water. I want my floor to be all open. I'll have my storage and live well with seats on top of it.
Yeah.
That way, everything will be all open. You don't have to worry about walking around a chair or something like that.
And a barbecue too, eh?
Yeah,
Ernie?
I'm gonna put a grill or something on there.
Yeah, those party barges. I've been on quite a few. I'm a big boat fan, so and I really love the party barge. I had a few friends that had them, and we
I'm
had great
also
fun on them.
I'm also going to take and move my railings forward and make my gates a lot bigger. That way, I can go if a veteran wants to go out on the water and he's in a wheelchair. I've got a way to get him on and get him off the boat. And there's a lot of people that's in wheelchairs that wants to go. I know a couple of guys myself, like Troy. I'd be more than happy to take him out.
Yeah.
Pontoon's the best way.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, no,
I have other boats too. I mean, I have a deep V and I got a semi V and I got a bass boat out there. I got a tri-hull out there.
Oh, wow.
welcome in down east. Yeah,
But that's
Don.
what I do on the side. You know, I've been a mechanic my whole life, and then I worked at a marina for a couple of years. And that's what I do on the side. I try to fix up boats or work on people's boats or whatever, you know.
Yeah. That's my next purchase, I think, is going to be a boat. Again, I'm a fanatic on boats. I just haven't had one yet. Haven't found the one I wanted, I guess.
Okay, Danny, you be careful, bud. We'll see you later.
Well, just remember the boat you buy can never be big enough. And
You're right. I bought the 18. It wasn't big enough. Time you
Yeah.
have me, Chris, the bait, the tackle, 2 grandkids, boy and his wife. Yeah, there's no room.
it won't be
Yeah.
big enough, and then it won't be fast enough. And you want to make it faster.
I just want to be able to go to the Ohio River. I don't want to pull willies. Hello, Stonefly. Down east.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, maybe we get a big enough motor we can pull Christian on the back on some skis or 2. I'll be a smart aleck. I'll go buy one of them big blow up ducks.
I could see that, Ernie. I could see that.
I wouldn't mind getting one of those and pulling it behind me.
Make a good bobber, wouldn't they?
Yeah, pull it behind you up and down the river. Well, we got all, you know, I could go to lakes here, rivers, you know, a lot of places for the pontoon boat.
Yeah.
Then I
Ain't
get
no
the
way.
15. Go ahead.
There's no way they're getting me on no kayak. Calls is looking for a small boat or a kayak.
I had a kayak here. I don't know. You just can't take enough of your gear with you and stuff. For me, I'd rather have the small boat than I pick up a, you know, I got a 14-foot rowboat type deal. Real
Yeah.
old 1958 boat. I took the center seat out of it, and you know, I'd rather have that than a kayak. I can put all my gear in there and all that, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, me
I
too.
call that my bait getting boat. That's the boat I like to take to go fishing for bait.
Oh, James, appreciate you coming in. You said hello, panel.
Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello.
Yeah, Telly showed me her kayak up there. The one she's got's got all kinds of compartments in it. I mean, it made me start thinking, but I also think that a fat man like me needs 2 of them, one for each leg.
Me too, Ernie. That's the
Yeah,
problem with the kayak is I have the fear of getting in and not getting out.
Yeah. All right, Richard. Bud, I appreciate you coming in. Always good to see you. Sleep well. I got to thinking about a couple pieces of PVC and hooking two of them together and putting the floor on top of it. Make a little pontoon that way.
Yeah, it's not really hard to make one.
No, I think it needs 55-gallon drums. They work pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought about building one myself, a party barge, because I can get barrels. I can get those plastic blue water barrels,
Yep.
and I might still do it. It's still in the back of my head because it wouldn't be a hard process, especially I've got a little bit of skills too. So I'm still thinking on doing something like that. It'd be kind of cool.
Take care, Freedom Frog. Be safe, bud. Yeah, I thought about it. I just
Yeah,
ain't got a big enough garage.
That guy Luke from the Catfish and Carp, he built that. He built a homemade. It was more like a shack. I don't know if you saw the video or not. It was, like a pontoon, but he had a shack built on it too.
Boathouse.
So you can take it. He can sleep in it, and he had a little electric motor. He can go around the lake and fish off of it. It was pretty neat.
Yeah. All right, Grace. Appreciate you coming in. I thought about that too, making like a enclosure on that. That way she can fish out there for the saugers and stuff like that when it gets a little colder. Put a couple buddy heaters in there. She'd be good to go.
Oh yeah.
Or get one of them Jody heaters, that tank top deal.
Was that a diesel heater you're talking about?
It's a propane heater. It screws on top of a grill tank.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the diesel heater? It's like a mini furnace.
No, I ain't seen that. I got salamanders out there. I probably could throw one on there and make it like a 3-wall enclosure. We usually
Yeah, this
use
is like a mini mobile home furnace, and it has like a dryer vent hose that would come in. That's through hot air, forced hot air. Half a gallon of diesel fuel lasts 20 hours in it.
Really?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it runs off a 12-volt battery.
Wow.
I need a bunch of them for my house.
I bet.
Yeah, they're on Amazon and stuff. You look up diesel heater. I looked it up. They're all around $150. Not too bad.
Yeah. I say, Eric, Beth, appreciate you coming in. Yeah, I ain't never seen that like that. Them little buddy heaters. I heat this house this winter with a 30,000 BTU ventless heater. Sits over there on the other side of the kitchen table. A buddy heater in the back bedroom, and it keeps it warm in here.
Nice.
And I got one for the little bathroom here. I crank it on to heat it up for her because 70 degrees just ain't warm enough for her. She wants Bahama weather.
Yeah, I've got a wife like that. When it comes wintertime, we put 12 blankets on her bed, and she's got to have, the heating pad. And oh yeah, she hates the cold. I got a wife; she hates the cold.
She's not that bad when it comes to bed because she's covered up, and she gets cold. She gets close to me because I put off enough heat for 5 people.
Yeah.
That's why I said 60 degrees is a perfect all-around temperature for a year.
Yeah, it's warm here today. Yeah, it'll be 75 out there.
And that's the thing. That's the thing too. That's how you save heating costs, is if you get your house to a certain temperature and leave it. Yeah. And don't mess with the thermostats and don't mess with, anything like that. It saves money in the long run.
64 here right now is what the laptop's saying. Partly sunny. Huh. Boy, did they miss that one. It's cloudy.
Yeah, it's saying 70 actually. 70 degrees, and it's really nice out.
Yeah, here in Nova Scotia, it's still a little cold. It's still a little bit cold. getting better
All
every
righty,
day, though.
pal. Yeah, I think our frost is about over with. I'll probably get out there tomorrow and throw me some okra seeds in a flower pot, get them started. Maybe some cucumbers. I don't know yet.
Yeah, I still got to get my tiller in the ground. I got my tiller running. I just gotta. Everything's so wet here. We gotta have at least 2 or 3 days to dry things up.
Yeah, that's the way it is here. I got an old tiller out here that's belt driven. I put a newer side shaft motor on it. I'm gonna get a carburetor to go on there, clean it up a
Yeah.
little bit. I'll probably end up selling it.
Yeah,
I
I
gotta
did the same thing. I had an old carriage, an old just the tines and everything, and I put a new 6.5 horsepower engine on it,
Yep.
and it works pretty good.
I got a brand new Troy built out there. Used it a couple times. I couldn't figure out why it wasn't digging deep. I said, this right here just be a weed eater for the garden. I said, it won't dig deep enough for me. It only digs maybe about 3 inches, if that, or 4.
Yeah.
And that's max. I give, I think it was around $600 for it. I got mad, went out and bought me a front tine tiller, and I bury it clear to the fenders.
Yeah, me too. I usually run my garden. I'll run my garden until it's so fluffy it's just like flour.
Yep. I like it dug up good and deep. That way your roots can, get a good hold.
Yeah.
Yeah, no garden here, but I got chickens. I raise chickens.
I gotta get started on that too. I got a couple trees I gotta trim up before I do that. Put me a 15-mile electric charge around it. That way it keeps the coon out.
Yeah, we get like a dozen eggs a day. So,
That's pretty good. They're getting $2 and $3 a dozen out of them up here.
yeah, we got
Hopefully you guys can.
eggs everywhere.
Yeah, I see
Hopefully
it.
you guys can. Yeah.
Oh, there's a
Take you on
bear.
a walk.
Oh, that's Farmer. Yeah, I gotta get that took care of. I'm thinking about dropping in some of them reaper seeds and see if they'll grow. Welcome in, Green Machine.
Hey, green machine.
I'll give you guys a little show here, Ernie, and Stan here.
You go, Ernie, put them on full screen.
Okay, hang on a second. Let's see here if I can do this. Soul the way out. There he is. Wow.
Completely homemade.
That's the best way.
Yeah.
It's a great 3.8 liter Dodge minivan engine, half a Toyota pickup, 4-wheel drive, dozer blade on the front of it.
Wow.
Power steering, power brakes, automatic transmission. The fastest backhoe in the world.
It's like those old doodle bugs. Remember the doodle bug?
Yeah.
Yeah. I tried to, if you guys know what a ditch witch is, I tried to build it like a ditch witch. I tried to make it look like a ditch witch. It's got the swivel seat. all the controls. Power steering, of course.
As long as it works, that's all that matters.
It works some good, Ernie. I'm telling you, man. I've had a lot of people. Actually, when I built it, I had all the neighbors around, well, neighbors that were fairly close asking me to come up. So the amount of money that it cost me to build it, I ended up making it back by going and doing just odd jobs.
Yep. I wished I had the money to get that one, but I can't come up with that kind of money. They want like
Yeah, well,
20
that was the same. That was the same with me. I was going to buy a brand new one, but you look at the payments, you know, and I said, you know what, I can build one for way less than that. So
right for the price they want for a small one. I can take $5,000 and go buy a great big one for what, and they want like 20 grand for a small one.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I just bought an old wheel horse lawn and garden tractor. That's what I've been using around here.
Yeah. And
Can't beat the old one.
I'm still using my
Yeah, they're great too. Yeah. I actually just sold a 1968 Ford Supermajor that had a John Deere backhoe on it, a big John Deere backhoe, and a Kubota front end loader. But I just sold it.
Wow. Yeah, I go and rent one. Me and a buddy of mine rented a small backhoe and loader for a week. I did my septic line, went over and did his. So it paid for itself.
Oh yeah.
I used it to spread a little gravel.
Well, that little homemade one, I've got 8-foot dig depth on it, so I got lots of depth on it.
Yeah, I hopped up there. I never run one of them in my life. But I learned little tricks that these older guys is doing on these big ones. Well, it ain't no different than that. I can do that.
Yeah, I've spent a long time on them, on big ones, small ones, and all different kind of gear. The thing is to get into it, get on it. And that's the way I was taught. My boss just kept going, here, Shane, get on that, try it out for a day. And, you know.
Yeah, you learn how to walk it with the bucket and the hoe and all that. You can move yourself over.
Yep. And the thing is if you're a good operator, the work is so easy. It's so easy.
I hear you, Don. I'm about like that too. I'm to the point I think actually the only thing I need is a apartment. I'm pretty much burned out on doing things. I can't lay down and work on cars anymore like I used to.
Yeah.
And I really
that's like that little machine of mine down there that I just showed you. It's got why it's there is because it's got a broken front axle. I didn't do the welds on it good enough. Yeah. And the vibration and moving it around, because it's got no shocks. It's rigid frame, right? But it ended up breaking the welds, and I walked out from underneath the axle. So I got to jack it up, put the axle back under it, and do better welds, and then get it out of where it's at right now and get doing some stuff around the property.
Yeah. Don R said his 5-year-old grandkid can run a track hoe by himself.
Yeah. Yeah, my little guy can. My Grayson, he can run that machine down there just as if, as if he's been doing it forever.
That's a good thing though. These younger kids need to learn things like that.
Oh yeah, big thing, big thing.
Because it's just like me. They pull. I can't drive truck for a company, but they might have been a farmer around here. It might need a hand one day, and I got my CDLs. I can go help him out. You know, we do that barter and trade. I can use corn.
Yep,
Hook me up with some corn.
that's the way to do it, Ernie. That's the way to do it. Barter, trade, trade skills, trade work. Yeah, that's the way we should be doing it.
Yeah, it's gonna get back to that. You watch. It's coming.
It's coming, man. It's coming, and I can't wait for it. That's what we do a lot of around this area, around my little community here, because it's all farms here, right? I'm surrounded by farms, and
Well,
go ahead.
we are too, but they're turning
Yeah.
into houses every day.
Oh, are they? Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Well,
It hurts, it hurts my feelings to see that.
it does. The best thing about my area is my family's been here 3 generations, and going on to the fourth with Grayson. But all the farms have been here for 3 and 4 generations too, and they all the land around here that they have. I'm basically my house sits on their property, basically 6,400 acres of nothing but open field, and they're not selling any. They're not. It's I'm glad I'm where I'm at because it's not going to be touched, right?
Yeah. Hello, Jello. Wannabe. Don. Jello says, don't know if you seen him say that he got your sticker the other day. He said thank you. He likes the glossy look to it. Yeah, Beth. I seen you on a few other channels there. Appreciate you coming in.
My kid down there in the game room. Hopefully, you guys can't hear him.
Yeah, I want to be. That's about it. I wish I could have bought the neighbor's place. They had like 20 some acres and a real great house. I mean, heater in that thing ain't much bigger. I could shut it down in a 55-gallon drum, and it kept that house nice and warm. I mean, they really insulated that up good. Board walled basement. Man, I could have one good studio down there.
Yeah, yeah. This house I renovated this entire house, built this. The grandfather built it the year I was born, and the going joke all through my life was I'm 48 now. The going joke was this is Shane's house when Shane gets old enough because we built it when the year Shane was built or born, and sure enough, I'm in it. And the grandfather, I was so glad that the grandfather built it because I look at other houses that are being built and they're building them out of plywood. They're not 100-year-old homes anymore.
Yeah, they're not true wood.
No. And this house here is all tongue and groove. Everything's tongue and groove. Yeah.
Yeah, we've had this place since I was a youngster, and only thing that was here was a weekend getaway, had a trailer on it. The trailer families lived in it. Neighbor rented it out once to them. They lived in it once. And when I got old enough, I moved in it. We pretty much, the trailer just pretty much went down around us, and we built this house. It's been here 10, 11, 12 years, something like that. And I still ain't finished with it, but it's all hardwood floors. I got true plywood flooring down in the bedrooms, and a couple of them that's been burnt and polyurethane. I got a school gymnasium floor, Canadian maple.
Nice.
One bathroom, the hallway, the master bed and bath. Excuse me. Cedar front cabinets.
Mm-hmm.
That's not your normal cabinet. I got tired of these ones you buy. They get a little wet, they collapse. I built this out of 2x4s and plywood. Put a
That's the
cedar
way to do
front.
it, Ernie. Yeah.
It's probably about it's right at 3 foot wide. That way you can
Yeah.
set a microwave up there or whatever, and you can still run your put your bowls and stuff in front, run your mixers and all that. And we'll have a cedar canopy to go over the top of the cabinets, over top of the stove with lights up in it.
Yeah.
I want to do it upright. When I'm done, this house is going to be worth about 400,000 or 500,000 easy.
Yeah. That's the thing I'm doing here too is, and me doing everything, me doing everything myself. I'm saving thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
You
It
know.
took me so long just to find the cedar to where I can afford it. Everywhere was
Mhm.
wanting $3 a board foot. I found it for $3 a board by chance. And yeah, I
Well,
had
like you
about
said,
an hour.
you got the gymnasium, an old gymnasium floor. That's where to get your hardwood.
Yep.
You know.
All right, 351. Appreciate you coming in, bud. Yeah, I got some new and used hardwood flooring down. I mixed it. Told Chrissy, I said, put you a pattern in it because no matter what you do, it's going to have that pattern because the
Yep.
old wood has been stained probably so many times that you're not going to get it all out. It's always going to stay darker.
Oh, it's right in the wood. Yeah, it's right
Yeah.
drained into the wood. Yeah.
Welcome in, Guerrero. TJ sneak in here on me. Wannabe said he's got cedar trees all the way around his house. I love the smell. Yeah, where we planed down this cedar wood, I got two or three bags, big trash bags full of shavings on the porch. I got one or two in the garage, a 55-gallon drum out by the shed. I've just been saving my onion sacks up to where I can fill them up and sew them back up. I got cedar bags to drop in here and there in the house and give it a good smell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, Guerrero, I am. Me and Chrissy. There's probably going to be about 20 of us head up that way. I want to cut Lyle Stokes off and Cindy before they get so far up there because Chad, he's like a bloodhound. He can smell them cinnamon rolls. I want to try to beat him to them this year. Yeah, Cindy, Lyle Stokes' wife makes cinnamon rolls. Oh my God, I ain't found nowhere at these bakeries around here that make them like that. Chrissy said you need to heat them up and try them. I said, I'll tell you what, the only thing I need is one piece of it cold, and I can tell you where it's any good heated or not. And that
Yep.
one piece I ate cold, it was delicious. I'll see what Chrissy does. I said hi to you there, Beth. Way
Hello,
back.
Beth. Hello, everybody.
Guerrero wants to know if you got the link to Mendota. She says she don't think there's a link here, Guerrero. You get a hold of Lyle Stokes or Betty Cross. Betty's sort of the secretary over all that.
Last year we had a link, but I didn't know of any link being out this
I didn't know any link being out this year either. Unless he's talking about the one Lyle put up, the Mendota, Facebook Mendota link.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't think it was this year, but I'll look.
She's checking on that, Guerrero. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, want to be.
Yeah, I see one for 2021. Yeah, I think it's that one.
Well, give that one to him. Welcome back, Stan.
Yeah, I got
Hey,
a phone
Stan.
call. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, you're all right, bud.
Yeah, that's the only one I'm seeing. They haven't.
She was just calling me to let me know that at 2 different doctors do the same prescription for me,
Ooh.
but they wouldn't let her take both prescriptions. So then she's like, "Well, which one's better?" So
There's the link, Guerrero. She posted it. What kind of peppers did you do, Beth? Better not let Johnny Small Pepper hear you say that. He'll be hitting you up on some. That old boy's got a cast iron stomach.
And a great name.
Yeah. Man, I seen him sit out on a porch in the rain, smoking a cigar, drinking coffee, and eating that little bowl of peppers. And I know they had to be hot. Lordy, lordy. I mean, I don't slice the cheese like the store does when I bought that block of Reaper cheese.
I thought he said he was going to make it.
I put a slice of that in my chili and a bowl of chili.
Mm.
Yeah, it took me 2 days to eat it.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, you ain't updated it?
No, it still says 2021.
Huh.
I mean, unless I'm missing something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's still showing last year.
It's still showing last year's, Guerrero. You might want to have to get a hold of Betty Cross or Lyle.
It's got a lot of pictures of the type of table cat that's caught up there.
Yeah, that's what I thought it want to be. Betty's doing all the arrangements and stuff. You're canning meatballs and hot dogs. Huh.
Hey, Beth. Hey, everybody. I'm just going through the chat, guys. Sorry. It's
Go
kind of
ahead.
hard. I'm on my phone, so I'm just seeing what everybody's up to. Hello, everybody.
I
Good
tried
to
the
see
hot
everybody
dog.
in here.
You're probably right, wannabe. I'll tell you what, I would leave tonight and start headed that way. Just get there early and not be dead when I get there.
you want to be?
Hey, Ernie, I'm going to jump down, buddy. Thank you so very much for having me up, man. I'm just going to go down into the chat for a little bit and chat, and then my wife should be home by then, and we'll have some supper. But thank you very much, Ernie. Stan,
Yeah,
nice meeting you, buddy.
yeah,
I hope
too.
I hope everything gets better for you, man. Hope you feel better. Ernie, same with you and Chrissy. I'll see you. I'll be down in the chat. I'm just going to chat with everybody and say hi to everybody down there too. So, thanks, Ernie.
Not a problem, bud. You have a good one. We'll see you in the morning.
Yeah, we will definitely.
Always
Take
a
care,
pleasure.
guys.
Ernie, was your pontoon ready to go now, or you still got stuff to do to it?
I ain't even really got started. The rails are loose. That's about it. Boy's got my garage took up with a project that's over a year old. He's working on it now, trying to get it took care of. He'll be down again for the third weekend. We had some hiccups on the Blazer motor or the way it coming out. He's going to take the motor out of that and put in a pickup truck for a buddy of mine. And once that's done, I clean the garage back up. I can start on the boat. I've got, like I said, I've got everything laying out there.
Yeah, what do you put the motor in?
He's taking it out of a Blazer and putting it in a Chevy pickup truck. I can't think of I think it's an 89.
What are we
Scott's,
talking about? A 4.3 V6, or are we talking a full size?
it's 4.3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've done plenty of them in my day.
I can't do it. That's just all there is to it. I just can't get out there and mess with cars like that. I'm lucky to be able to change the oil anymore. It ain't old age. It's crippleization.
Yeah, in your head, you know you can do it, and then you try to
Yeah.
do it. And what used to take 15 minutes takes 3 hours.
Yep. Yeah, I go out there, I run it up on a ramp and throw my mat down. And I got 2 different mats, one to lay on, and then I got one that's probably a half-inch thick of real thick foam. I mean, real dense that I could put my knee down on.
Mhm.
Because I got bad knees anyway, and the concrete don't feel too good when you go pounding down on it.
No.
But yeah, I've got everything. I got my paint setting right here for it, my stripper. I don't know what all's in that box actually, but I've got 6 sheets of plywood. It's had a couple of coats of Thompson's. I might buy another can and put on there just to cover it again before I put it down. And then I want to jack it up and get it off the trailer so I can work on my trailer, put new bunker boards on it. And I might end up having a set of steps made. I don't know yet.
Yeah, my trailer's got the drive-on trailer with the steps already on it. You know.
Yeah, I'd like to. I've got I got aluminum ladders out there that, might be pretty good for it just to get up on the boat.
When I got the boat, it didn't have no trailer, so I had another boat sitting here, and guy was looking for a boat like it, and we wound up trading. He had a real nice trailer. We wound up trading my other boat for his trailer, so that's how he got the trailer.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like John Orr. Oh, he was looking for a boat and trailer combo. Every boat he seen was nice, just didn't have a trailer to go with it. And he finally found that one.
Yeah, I mean that scissor trailer. Well, you know, when you got the tires like that close together underneath it, it's gonna be a chore to take it on the highway.
Yeah. Mine pulls pretty good down the road.
Yeah, mine's no problem at all. It's a drive on, you know.
Yeah, I gotta figure out some flat metal to go on my railings for the panels, so that way I can start displaying sponsors on there and stuff. I got a real big sponsor. He deserves a couple of big spots on there, one on each side. And then I got all these YouTube stickers.
Yeah, was your railing all ribbed like mine?
Yeah, it's all just the rails, and the panel they got on there is rigid, so the sticker ain't gonna stick to that real good. It has to be painted on.
Yeah.
So I want to try to see if it's tall enough to where I could buy roofing metal that ain't been run through the machine. At least it's smooth, and I can get it in green or any color I want.
Right.
I figured I'd try that, and I think it ain't 4 foot tall or wide before it goes to the machine. I figured it would be at least 4 foot because after they run it through the machine, it takes up room when you bend.
I think my room's only 3 foot high.
I
Mine.
really, I really don't know what this one is.
And it's not real high. I mean, it's not low, but it's not real high.
Yeah, I got 8 monster rod holders to go on it. I was thinking about doing slime green with black oozing down the side of it. Have me some green underlights and probably run some green around the top and some clear in the floor so you can see, or at least halfway up it.
Yeah, my floor, it's still okay, but I'm sure in a year or two, I'm gonna have to be doing a new floor on it.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna do a PVC floor. Don't have any wood on it, you know.
yeah, it's about, if I'm mistaken, when I looked at it there a while back, it was like $200 a sheet or $300. That's why I didn't go with trying to make my live wells out of PVC or plexiglass or anything like that.
Yeah, I think when we looked at it, it was like 125 a sheet,
Okay.
and I think the marine plywood at that time was around 75 a sheet.
Yeah. I got mine for $60 some a sheet at Menards, and Lowe's wanted like $80, and they had to order it. So Menards had enough in to cover what I wanted. And I said, "Hey, I'll take this many. I'll be on my way to get it. See you in about 30 minutes."
Yeah. Well, see, my deck is smaller. I mean, I can get away with only 4 sheets.
Yeah.
It's 8 by 16.
Just watch that PVC when it gets wet and slick. I'd put something down on it.
Yeah, I guess if I did that, like that traction paint, the paint with the sand or whatever it is, I don't know.
Well, you can do that yourself. You can use any color you want and just throw you some sand up there.
Yeah, that was kind of what I thought about doing it that way. But I mean, the carpeting that's on it now, it's still good. I mean, it's hard to believe being that old that it's still that good.
Well,
I think
when they made it.
I think somebody kept it indoors for a long time though.
Well, that's
Before we got
possible.
it. I need to build myself a pole barn. That's what I need.
Well, my boat won't fit through my garage door.
Yeah, I just gotta definitely make sure that the doors are big enough to get it to fit. When I got it, it had a hard top on it. Took the hard top off, and then I picked up a pretty nice Bimini top, put that on it instead.
Yeah, this has got like a ribbed frame with cloth top. I mean, that's nice and all, but I'm thinking about like you. If I go that route, if not, I'll use picnic table umbrellas and put some bases on there. And if you want one, you just pop it up and set it down in the base, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
And you don't have to worry about hitting a top or anything like that.
Yeah, I just worry about it, when you're traveling, because I fold everything up to travel.
Yeah.
Even when I had the hard top on it, I'd drop the hard top down and travel that way when it dropped down.
Yeah, that's what I do with the top I got. I actually thought about putting it back on, but since I'm moving the railing forward in the front, I might be able to put it towards the front and drop it towards the back of the boat. And when I get out there and raise it up, it'll all go to the front.
Well, how are you setting it up to fish? Are you fishing off the back or the front?
Out of the back.
See, I got mine set up to fish off the front.
I'll have it set up. You can fish all the way around it eventually.
Yeah, yeah.
With the 8 rod holders, I got 2 out the main back and 1 on each side right now, but it's all towards the back. We went Rocky Fort and I was dragging backwards. I was like, this just don't feel right doing it this way. I can drag from the back, and if we get anchored up, we can fish all the way around the boat.
All right. Hey, my wife just pulled in the driveway, so I'm gonna hop off of here.
All righty, buddy.
Yeah,
You
she
take
brought me
care.
some supper. So
All right, Bob. You be safe out there and get your medicine in you. That way you won't be hurting so bad.
yeah, okay. Talk to you later.
All right, buddy.
Bye.
Bye. You too, great farmer. Have a good evening, bud. Get that supper fixed up there and enjoy your meal this evening. Well, it won't be long. The bait shop will be on here in an hour and 15 minutes. Then after that, you got Panfish Nation. Should be some pretty good shows tonight. Who? Katie? Is she on now?
Yeah, I turned my
Oh, I didn't know she was on tonight.
Yeah, they've been having the show for a little while now at 6:30.
Well, we got Katie Collins on tonight too, right now. Find out who else is on. Got DMV Whisker King's on. Chunky Cats is on. Stephen Talk Show's on. It's about the only ones I've got right now. I guess I should set this down and hop over and pick on Katie a little bit. I just popped it up. Oh, look here. Who's crawling back around the cat post? Well, you meowing for a kitty cat. Oh no. I thought you was in another room. Here we go. They're gonna double team me. I'm gonna need some help up here pretty soon. That on Sciences is messing with me tonight. But looky here. She's getting ready to go fishing. What happened here? There she is. Howdy.
I'm good. Let's see if I kept my volume up.
Mine low again or something?
It always kicks it off Bluetooth. I'm on my way to the dam. I'm almost there. You was
Getting
fixing to
out there, getting
close
ready
before I
to
come in? Huh?
do what now? Do what?
I said, I'm on my way to the dam. I'm probably there in about 5 minutes.
Okay. Getting ready to get everything set up for tonight, huh?
Well, I'm going to fish early tonight. Try to make a video.
Yeah.
'Cause at 10 o'clock, the current stops. They cut the generators off. So my bike probably gone at 10 when the show starts.
Yeah, it probably will.
Yeah.
That quick change in the water from it moving and then dead stop. Yeah, it's going to affect them.
Well, they got 2 running right now, but they end at 7. And they'll have 1 running till 10. Then at 10, they cut that last one off. But I didn't get down here in time. I can't get down here in time for, 7 o'clock where it ended. It's looked too far away.
Yeah, I tried to get out there. I thought I was supposed to get my medicine tomorrow. Well, it didn't pan out that way. They called me yesterday. Shoot, after the power being off, I didn't get up till after 9. I didn't hear the phone ring, didn't check it. And I had to go get it today. Went over and got that, stopped at the store, picked up some lettuce for salads, and come home and started messing around here a little bit. And I said, I really just don't feel like doing that today. So I come in the house and fix lunch. Got on here.
Yep. I can't wait to get on the water. I'll feel better once I get out on the water.
Oh, I probably would too. As tired as
Yeah.
I am, yeah. I'd go out there and cast them out, kick back in the chair, and just sit there and wait.
Yeah.
I know I said I'd bounce around all day and go out there and fish at night. Long about 12 o'clock, you start getting a little tired. You start going downhill. And then that first click,
Mm-hmm.
it's just like you're refreshed and ready to go again.
Oh, yeah. They'll wake me up from a dead sleep if I get a fish on.
Well, at one time when I slept so sound. You shake me, holler at me, anything, it wouldn't work. Chrissy grabbed the reel and pulled the clicker, and out of the bed I come. Well, I don't know. It's just something about that clicker.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's funny, though, isn't it? That just something that simple. You're into kung fu mode right off the bat.
Yeah. That's when I did a lot of them when I was a teenager, going to those pay lakes and stuff. You can't leave. You can't go in a camper and lay down. You can't go in and eat. You got to eat outside. You got to sleep outside, which I didn't have no problem with that. But no lights or anything. I come up with that bait alert, fish alert thing I come up with. I made one that you can hook to your battery of your car and you can keep adding to them all the way down there. You can put as many on as you want. It had a light and a buzzer for every box, every rod and reel. When you got a bite, it went off, the light lit up. You could go in and eat your camper, come out, you'll know exactly which rod it is. You don't have to guess.
That's pretty smart.
And I sent it off to this invention place. And when they kicked back like a $10,000 bill to be able to do it, I was like, I can't afford that. A couple of years later, guess what? They got it out on the market.
Yeah.
So there went my ideal down the drain, and I didn't get nothing out of it.
Mm-hmm. That was a good idea.
Danny, you want to come up, buddy? I'll put you up on the panel there. Since you're driving, he's headed to the river, he said. $217 said howdy, Jody.
Do what?
217 said howdy.
Howdy, howdy, how are you? This truck beside me is kind of loud.
Yeah. He said he's about to head to the lake.
Oh. Well, wish you good luck.
There he is.
Yeah, trying to get the stupid camera on the dash. There we go.
Oh my goodness, look at there.
You can see the top of my head anyway.
Looked like Gavin the other night. That's all we could see was his bangs.
That's all we need to see of Abbott.
He his hair broke.
He'll be on tonight.
Well, good deal.
He thinks he's gonna wear us out too.
Oh, well, bless his little heart.
Oh boy. I
Well-
just hope you all good luck and be safe on there.
I hope he catches a good one.
Well,
Look at
the
here.
only reason I'm even going is because I haven't missed one yet, and I don't want to start now.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to find an easy spot to get into and an easy spot to get out of.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be one of my best spots, but you know, I'm just want to go fishing on Thursday night anyway, so I'll be there.
Well,
Catch one or not.
here's your question. Curtis is supposed to be a cat fisherman. He wants to know, you guys are already going to the fish?
Well, yeah,
Not fair. You gotta get there early.
I just hope this freaking rain stops. It's pouring down here.
Huh? You
Hey,
keep it
don't bet me. I've got a. That's a deer blind back there. I'll throw that sucker up.
down.
Oh no, I went off and left my sheets
Oh,
too.
Well, how far are you? Can't turn around and go back?
I'm an hour and a half from home.
No, you ain't turn around and go back. It'd be cheaper to buy more sheets. The gas will cost more than that.
yeah.
I'm
Family
gonna
dollar.
need 'em. That's only for a stay tomorrow to keep the sun off of me. I hang them off my top so that they'll come in the sides.
Yeah. Well, like I said, with the price of gas, it'd be cheaper to buy new sheets than to drive back after the ones you've got.
I put 30 in gas coming down. I barely made it here, and I put another 52 in it just a minute ago.
Wow.
$82.
I
That'll
gotta,
get you back home.
I gotta go get some too, so don't feel bad. I got 20 gallons of jugs to fill up, plus a pickup truck. I really need to fill the other one up too, but I ain't gonna do that right away.
And I didn't have to put none in the boat either. That's just truck.
Curtis said just buy shower curtains.
I like the sheets better. They fold up better and they ain't noisy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's freaking rain.
Use shower curtains in the wintertime when it gets cold out. That way it holds heat.
Mm-hmm. But I'm still using my heater of the night.
What? I remember my air conditioner.
Nope. I still use my heater and my blankets.
I got the AC on in the truck right now.
Yeah. Guess what?
Chicken squat.
Travis called me. He's already caught skipjacks. He's gonna give me some skipjacks. I just had to bring him some ice, so I don't even have to catch bait.
Huh.
Well, lottie da, like I care.
Danny, you keep messing Danny, he'll go down there to get that dinosaur cart that he's been carving on.
There you go.
I'll tell you what, Danny, if I could have got that carp out of Mendota last year, you could have fished on it for 2 months.
Oh, easily.
It was
Hey, buddy, I can stretch a carp out now. I can catch 100 catfish on one carp.
Wow.
I guarantee you I can. Because I cut them into, you get about 30 or 40 pound carp, and you cut off about quarter-sized chunks, about the size of a quarter.
Yep.
And man, you can. And I'm talking channel cats here now, but you cut off pieces about the size of a quarter, you can get a lot of freaking bait off our 30, 40 pound carp.
Yep.
I meant to bring some night crawlers and forgot them. I was going to try and catch a carp.
Well, you don't need them. We already established that you're wormy.
I'm passing the dam right now, so it's too late to get them.
Yep. Well, anything that handicaps you and helps me, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I hope you catch a bunch of them tonight, because I ain't gonna catch crap.
I don't know if I will.
Well, I know I ain't gonna catch nothing, but you know what? I'm still gonna go, because I got all these brand new skipjack that I caught Sunday, and I ain't
Yeah.
got to go fishing yet.
Sunday, that's pretty old for skipjack.
Nah,
Eh,
I put them in the vacuum sealer.
yeah. You freeze them?
Well, no, I laid them out in the sun. What do you think I did? Yeah, I froze them.
Some people don't. They think they vacuum seal them and keep them in the cooler for a week.
No,
Nope. You got to freeze them.
I freeze mine. And I don't wipe the slime off of them either. I had somebody one day talking about you got to take a towel and wipe the slime off. I don't do that.
No, that's your scent. Say,
Yeah.
Mike Irvin.
But the thing about these, I mean, if you take care of them, if you really, really take care of them, you can get skipjack and put it up, and it's not as good as fresh, but you can get it as close as possible by taking care of it through the whole process. Like when I catch mine, as soon as it comes off the hook, it gets shoved down into ice, okay, in a little bitty cooler. Then I carry it up to the truck and pack it into a bigger cooler and pack more ice on it. And I come immediately home, and those things are so freaking cold, you can't get them out of the cooler without your fingers stinging. Shove them in a vacuum sealer and get them straight in the freezer.
Eric says hello, Jody and Danny, and Fishing and Freedom says don't take the slime off. That gives off good smell.
Well, to me, it seems like it would help a little bit protect it from being freezer burned, wouldn't it?
I would say.
I never have a problem with my skips. The bigger the skip you got froze, the bloodier it is when you cut it.
Oh, Carl.
Them
Yeah,
big
that's
skips,
true.
they bleed just like a fresh one.
But
The small
you know
ones
what?
don't.
A lot of the guys argued with me, but I like the smaller skipjack for bait. I can cut them up into easier size chunks, and the head piece is about the size that I like. And sometimes when I get really crazy, I'll take a whole 8-inch skipjack and just snip the end of the tail off and put a double hook rig on there and throw
Yeah.
that whole thing out there. Good Lord, I got grandma in front of me driving 20 miles an hour.
That's J-Dog. That ain't
Mhm.
Grandma.
Could be.
Well, I'm here. I need to jump off so I can get my boat loaded and get dropped in.
All
Well,
right,
bye
Jody.
then.
Be careful.
Sorry. See you.
No, you ain't.
I guess that was her goodbye.
That's normal.
Sure, 17. Give me just a second here.
Me and her have a special relationship. It's about picking on each other and loving at the same time.
Hey, if you can't pick and have fun, there ain't no sense in that messing with
Yeah.
each other, you know? That's
No,
what
when we pick on each other, we're both laughing at the same time.
I mean. You do some of the things we did growing up to our friends. Nowadays, you'd be in prison.
Oh, no doubt.
Welcome.
Or a lawsuit.
17. Go.
Oh, I'm scared of him tonight. What the crap you bring him up here for?
You were to see my PayPal account. He said he wanted to talk to you.
I'll tell you something. Hey, you guys ain't fishing that same hole again, are you?
No, we're going to a different lake.
Well, I don't know if that's good or bad. If you're moving to a better one, I'm in deep trouble. But you catch as many as you can tonight, because I want to see them.
That's the plan, but we're dealing with that rain just like you are.
I understand completely. But man, you guys, man, you really lit it up. That last one you did. I
We
was
tried.
impressed, I'm telling you. I mean, when you could keep up with the high numbers, the score that you had, doing it with smaller fish like that, bringing them in that quick, that's freaking impressive, dude.
What's going on, fellas?
What's going on, Mark?
There's my brother.
What's up, Ernie? How you doing, man?
Hey, I was saying something, but the daggone mic, I had it muted. I was going to tell him to be quiet. The boss is coming.
What's Chrissy behind you or something?
No, I was referring to you. She's in there at the kitchen.
Oh, okay. I ain't no boss. I ain't even the boss of me. Ask Betty Jean that question.
It's a little black box with the tube on top.
I'm here tying up Snells for next week, and it's easier to talk on here than it is to type in chat, so I figure I'd pop on. So what's happening?
Not a whole lot. Hello, Lance. I was making my first light yesterday and burnt my arm, burnt my finger. I'm trying to perfect it before I go putting it out.
You get it figured out.
Yeah.
Oh,
And me and Rebel are doing something stupid and driving into a storm to go fishing Jody's challenge tonight.
and Mark,
Oh yeah, where you guys fishing at?
Man, you
That's
know
what
not
it
to ask
looks
me
like.
that. You know where I'm going.
Mississippi River.
Yep.
I'm going to Clinton Lake.
hey, Mark,
Illinois boy.
that's
What
what
do
it
you-
looks like.
Oh, nice.
It's kind of like the Whisper Sticks version,
Uh-huh.
but I can get it. I wouldn't ask that much for it. It'd be cheaper.
Oh, you're making those?
Yeah, it's kind of like those.
Cool.
On tops where the light is, it's a little flexible. It's not hard plastic. I'm just trying to perfect it a little bit better than what that one is.
You need to figure out how to get those to clamp on rather than have to be taped on, and you'll have something. But
Or zip tied, yeah.
even a zip tie, I've messed with those. I've been sent a bunch of those types of deals, and I end up just being too much of a hurry to tape or zip tie them on the pole. So you get a quick way figured out how to do that, and I think you'll be on the money with that.
Kind of like a clip on.
Yeah, something like that. Something that and it won't get lost too. Hey, what's going on, everybody in chat? Sorry I didn't say hello. I'm preoccupied trying to get this done while dinner's in the oven, and getting ready for Panfish Nation after that. And Chad show off, obviously.
And yeah, I can't even see chat, so I'm not ignoring y'all. I can't see you.
Yeah, I can't see Chad either.
You got bait, Ernie, or are you still having a hard time? Oh, Ernie's still muted again.
Is he?
Okay. Do what?
You get bait?
No, I ain't went and got no bait yet.
I went to go grab some more today, and I got rained out. As soon as I pulled up, it started pouring.
Okay, Carmel, I'm going to do a solo for you. Well, I'll get it figured out here in a minute.
Very
I
nice.
don't know how long it'll run. Yeah, I know. I probably should turn it off. It's still not going to show up. I got too much light coming in the window, probably.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
Yeah, you can see it good.
Well, that's what I'm working on. Chrissy said she's got an idea about doing a quick clip on it. So we'll just have to see what happens from there. Who's this? Oh my goodness.
You got that far. You got that far. There's no reason you can't figure the rest of that out. And plus, they'll work just like they are, too. Who just came on here? Hey, what's going on, Eric?
So, Mark, I can't type. I'm painting.
Yeah, I'm not looking at the screen. I'm looking at what I'm doing here.
Oh man, Lance, I know how it is, bud. I had to get a front end alignment and 2 skins for the truck.
Hey, Danny, what kind
Yeah.
of wind are you going to be dealing with tonight?
What kind of what?
What kind of wind?
I'm looking at, it's going to be fluctuating between 11 and 15 miles an hour.
That's about what I got.
That ain't too
But-
bad.
But see, but with the cold front and the warm fronts meeting each other, we have a chance of possible tornadoes tonight. If it is, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I don't blame you one bit on that.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, the tornado don't worry me because I just worry about my wife back home because I can get in a ditch or something or inside of a culvert pipe and I'm fine.
yeah.
The main thing that'll run me off though is lightning. I've learned do not screw around with that lightning.
I am with you, Danny. I seen when I was a young man, I seen lightning hit a river, and that's the last time I ever wanted to see that again.
Oh, I
Really?
watched I've never seen it actually hit the river and close enough for me to tell it. But have you ever seen that video where it hits the river and it blows up down
Yeah,
through like it looks like a
that's
dynamite charge?
Yeah, that's exactly what it did when I saw it. So.
Yeah, it looks like you set off one of those detonator cord charges, and it just blows up multiple times down through the water. And I'm like, nope, not for me. I mean, I may show up 15 minutes later with a net to scoop fish up, but I'm not going to stand there while it's doing it.
Come on, Danny. Just get a broomstick and ride around in a tornado.
Yeah, ain't no better time than the present, Carmel. I'm glad you mentioned that. 7:07 tonight, guys. I want to leave it burn. We'll see how long it lasts.
There you go.
I know
You
the
guys
southern.
do-
See, I'm heading over here, and I have no clue what my river looks like right now. I haven't been over there since last Friday, so I don't know what I'm running into here.
Yeah, I hope you get her fixed, Lance.
Is Lance fishing tonight, or is he talking about next week?
He's got disc brake problems there. He said at least he don't have to worry about the spring popping out. He's got to get them fixed tomorrow so he can go catch bait for the
All right.
on the weekend to make it to Mendota next week.
Now, do you guys have a count on? Do you know how many people are going up there to Mendota?
I don't have a count. It's pretty much show up, show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're going by head count, I'm going to say I'm guessing at over 20 maybe.
That's what I was kind of figuring just from the people that I've talked to that have said they're going. I figured it was around 18 to 20 people. I know you guys are going to have a blast. I wish I could be there.
I'm looking forward to it. If it's half as good a time as we had last year, I'll be a happy man.
So you guys are basically going to try to do this. Is this going to be like an annual thing now?
It is an annual thing up there. We meet a bunch of people that go out there every year.
Really?
Yeah, we end up going to a big shindig they have over at one of the campgrounds over there. One local guy throws this stuff. They've been doing this for years and years and years, and we were just fortunate enough for them to include us in all of this. So
No, I'm not important enough to be in the loop like you, Mark. But
everybody
But you're my
was invited. Danny Stone,
anything I want to know, all I got to do is go ask Mark.
pretty much. I'll help you out. I'll
Absolutely.
help anybody out.
Yeah, the guy that throws that, all the guys that throw that up there to fish fry, they're a bunch of great people.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out a way that I could take Ernie to Florida with me.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I would love to take Ernie to Florida.
Yeah. How much Chrissy paying you to get rid of me?
I don't know, but that will help.
I wish my wife would pay to get rid of me in Florida.
That would help.
She He was over there talking to Troy about going in there when I was napping and putting ice packs on her feet, getting in bed and sticking them to my back. I come in here after my nap the other day and she's sitting there smiling. I just found out what she was doing.
Just pure evil.
What was she doing to you, Ernie?
It's what she was going to do with the ice packs.
Oh,
She told Troy, and Troy told me today.
I don't know how to break this to you, Ernie, but I'm on Team Chrissy.
Oh, I figured that. You, CVA, John Euler. I mean, I thought y'all was my friends.
Now, whatever gave you that idea?
Now I really know how Chad feels.
Oh, Chad, Chad puts, we're not going to get into that. He's going to catch enough Hector in the bait shop tonight.
Oh yeah.
They're going to put him away wet when they're done.
You see what she said? She says, "Hey, I would have done it on alive."
I think you should, Chrissy.
No, she shouldn't.
Good idea, Mark. Good idea.
All right. I just heard the 1 minute oven alarm going off. Let's see if I can get this tied and rigged up before the bell goes off.
Oh, you can do it. I got faith in you.
I can do it. I just don't want it to be sloppy and undependable, unreliable.
Yeah, could be a difference between that 28, 30 pound channel cat and nothing.
I'm going for a 40 pounder now.
Ooh, that will be sweet.
It ain't going to happen, but I like to say that. It
Hey,
gets,
we're dreamers, buddy. Don't crush the dream. Don't crush the dream.
gets everybody all riled up.
Never crush the dream, Mark.
We gotta get a bigger boat or a smaller boat to drag up here. Unless you want to rent one. I can't afford that though.
I just put $130 in my truck with the diesel.
This cat
What
over
do you
here.
get? Like a half a tank?
No, I topped it off. I was at a quarter. Oh,
Whoa.
I lost the race. It's beeping.
All right, y'all. Ernie, thanks for having me up. I'm gonna have to jump off here because I am at the lake and I got to get stuff unpacked.
All right,
Later,
217. Have a good one, buddy.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Danny, good luck tonight.
Appreciate you, brother. You too.
I'll be watching. If I ain't chatting, I'll still be watching in the background, but good luck.
I'm going to need all the luck I can get because I think I'm just going to fish because of the weather conditions. I'm not going to go to my good spots because it's too hazardous to get back there. I may just pull up at the boat ramp since there won't be any boats out tonight and fish right off the freaking boat ramp.
Hey guys, got a question. Fishing and Freedom wants to know what size hooks you all use.
I'm rigging up 8/0 right now. As
He
we
said all he could find was 4s and 5s.
I'd use the biggest ones you got.
Yeah.
If those are too small, one of us will have some extra hooks. That's for sure. Once you get up there, I'll be back.
Yeah, I think I might have a pack of 10-aughts over there. I don't know. I can't remember what they was. Somebody wiped the numbers off of them. They're pretty good size hooks.
No matter what I'm fishing for, I generally don't like to go smaller than a 7/0.
Well, y'all keep using them small hooks. The Animal's got me a pack of 10 of those great big hooks. And I'm going to stop over here and buy about 10 chickens. And that's the hook I'm going to use.
Yeah. Oh, all I've been throwing lately is 9 and 10-0. But yeah, if I go after channel cats, I'll drop down to like a 7 or 8.
What's that one you're doing?
But you don't necessarily have to.
Eric's
That,
painting.
That will be 7-pound channel cat that I caught Friday. I got him
What?
on a 10-0 hook.
Yeah. He's painting.
5-pound channel cat will take a 8/0. No.
Yeah, I'm painting.
Oh, no problem.
See my pretty glow in the dark rod.
All right. How do I want to rig this I got a catfishing carp rod here that I want to get I want to put it to the test this week.
Looks good.
And then I'm also painting my rod
I guess
holders.
I should cut off this 8-pound leader, huh?
Well, yeah.
I only got 10-pound test braid on here, Danny.
Dude, I hear a lot of people talk about how heavy their lines are and stuff. And a lot of times I'm embarrassed to tell them that I land 30 and 40 pound fish all day long on 20-pound mono.
Oh yeah, 20 pounds all you need. Because if you don't have an ocean type reel, you got what, 15, 18 pounds of drag, and then you figure the play in your rod. I mean,
Yeah, because if you're using mono and you got a pretty good flex in your rod, dude, you got a super shock absorber there. Is basically all that is. And if you got your drag set correctly, yeah. I've got several of my rods that's got 20-pound mono on them. Now, Black Betty, she's got 50-pound saltwater braid on her. But that stays on there year round.
yeah, I use the 65-pound as my go-to for all my catfish rods, just because I got so much of it laying around, the braid.
Right.
I also like using a light leader so I get my weight, my swivel, and everything back every time I break off.
Fishing at Freedom said it. He's got 7, 8, 10, and 12 volt. Figured y'all use small baits up there. Probably need the small hooks.
I wouldn't bet on it.
I'm good.
You want to get past the, obviously always match the size of your hook to your bait, but you can go smaller. You just want to get past that pad that they have in their mouth. And if you're, 15 plus pound channel catch, you want to make sure you don't miss one because it doesn't stick in its pad. You want to get a caught behind there and still have room to move. At least that's the way I look at it.
Welcome, Nicole. Thanks for coming in. Don R said he's gonna. He said, Mark, I will catch a bigger channel cat than you this year.
I hope you're right, Don. I hope you're right, man. I want to see everybody catch the biggest fish they can possibly catch.
That's the goal. We want to see monster cats from Mendota.
We take Don R up there, Mark. We'll have to put a set of skis on him because he catch a 30-pounder. It'll drag him across the water.
Well, I'm glad I opened this up. I need to go get some sinker slides.
And we are at the city limits of the beautiful town of New Madrid.
New Madrid. Is that in Illinois?
No, that's in Missouri.
Oh.
That's where I fish at. I'm from Malden, but I drive 23 miles over here to New Madrid. That's where the
I know you're in Missouri, but I know you go over sometimes, right? Or is that just when you're fishing whatchamacallit, at Baldwin with Parker?
Yeah, that's the only time I go to Illinois is when I go up to meet Parker and we go to Baldwin or something. Which I make it sound like I go all the time. I've been freaking one time. So I don't want to mislead anybody thinking, oh yeah, he makes a trip to Baldwin all the time. No, I've been once. It was 13 freaking degrees, and I still had the time of my life.
I'm going to pass on that 13-degree fishing. I mean,
and the wind was directly in your face the entire time. If it was to your back, it would be a little more bearable.
Well,
but I mean, oh my God, it was awful.
I don't know about you, Danny, but I always do better fishing with the wind in my face.
Well, we did fair that day. I can't remember. I think we caught 47 or something like that. And the conditions were really, really bad. And we still wound up catching 47 catfish that day.
That sounds like a good Baldwin day.
Well, not when you think about the time that Josh and Jerry went up there during that Blue Cat tournament and caught 50, just the two of them. Because there was like 8 people fishing that day to catch 47.
They were angry at Chadwick. They wanted to try and get a big fish, so they really put the.
Yeah. Now they caught either 50 or just over 50. Was it 50 or 54? I don't know.
It was something like that. I was the guys on screen for that.
Yeah, it was just like ridiculous numbers though. But that 217 Rebel fished Jody's Flathead Challenge. I think it was last week.
Uh-huh.
And man, they were pulling in channel cats. I thought they were at Baldwin because then I realized it's channel cats, but they were pulling in a fish every couple minutes. And the fish were only like a pound and a half, 2 pounds were the bigger ones, but they were getting enough of them to keep up their closest score with the people that were landing 30 and 40 pound fish.
Was it numbers or
It's weight.
wait? That's what I thought.
Holy crap! This river is muddy today.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're getting all that rain that Lyle's been getting.
oh yeah. Oh man, it was like chocolate milk out there. This is not cool. I'll manage though.
I think next week's going to be the turning point for me, Danny. They're talking 70s and 80s next week over here.
Yeah, we got 70s this Saturday. Oh, do I want to hit that same spot that I've been getting skunked in over and over again? Because the water's coming up, and the last time I caught fish there, the water was rising. That's when I caught that 58 pounder. The water was rising. I came
Was that
back to that
against
spot
wind?
3 weeks in a row with the water dropping and caught nothing.
Yeah, it hasn't been easy for you the last couple of weeks, has it, Danny?
No, it's been awful. I caught my first fish in 3 weeks last Friday. That little 7 pound channel cat. It's been tough.
You
It's too dark in here to be tying this up in here.
Well, if you're like me, you're half blind anyway. Even with glasses on, I can't see a fine line.
I am, and this isn't the high vis stuff I usually use. This is the
I
camouflage
can't-
stuff.
Yeah, I can't see that crap. I almost have to get a flashlight and set it up where it's shining, where I can see. Because, okay,
Like this one, Danny.
yeah. See, yeah, the same thing I do. All right, I think we're gonna hit that spot down there. We're gonna do a little scouting while we got time, though. Worst case scenario, I'll set up right on the boat ramp though, because they've got these. They're like where they put the handrails up on the staircase going down to the boat ramp.
Uh-huh.
When the water's flooded up, they'll take those handrails out. They slide down in these slots, the little round poles,
Uh-huh.
and they take the handrails off and remove them so they don't get destroyed or lost.
Right by stuff that's floating down river.
And you've got automatic rod holders built onto the side of the steps there, because there's those round holes that they put the steps in, or the handrails in. You stick your rod in, there's an automatic rod holder built into the steps.
There you go.
I
Plus,
really
you
don't
gotta
think I'm
carry
going to
it
fish
down
this dink hole tonight, though.
Well, you need to get some weight, don't you?
Yeah. But the last few times I fished over here, the spot where we normally catch 2 to 5 pounders, I mean, I pulled a 25 pounder and a 28 pounder out of there. And after that, I've stopped fishing that spot. Mainly because right now it is infested with gar. I mean, they're packed in there like cordwood.
Man, I don't even have an idea of what it would be like to have to mess with them all the time.
Oh, they move up into these backwaters this time of year when it starts warming up, and you can't throw a bait out there because your rods are constantly jerking, and they'll pick it up and drop it, pick it up and drop it, and it's all gar, and they'll drive you insane, man.
We got turtles to worry about. That's about it.
Well,
Carp bumping our lines, but that's about it.
yep. Well, the gar are even worse because they'll grab it and actually bend your rod over. When they feel that pressure, they spit it out. So you think you got a good hit, and it's actually just a gar.
So, yeah. All right. I think I'm going to put a 5 out on this little rod.
And I got time. I may walk down here and try to throw and catch a few fresh skipjack.
Fresh bait never hurt nobody.
Well, I've got the frozen skipjack that I caught Sunday.
Man, I got shad that I've had frozen for almost a year now. I'm still going to use as soon as I get back.
Yeah, here's the thing. Channel cats really don't care.
They don't care. I've
I don't believe they do.
got 26, a 26, and shoot. My PB flathead was in a frozen piece of shad that had been in my freezer for 3 months.
Yeah,
Right place, right time. Sometimes, you know.
exactly.
Sometimes you get lucky.
And I'm probably going to hop off here in a minute, but I'm going to get this camera stretched there where I can let you guys take a look around.
I got skill, Danny. You know what my skill is?
Tell me, brother.
Avoiding work.
I'm getting better at it.
I'm good at that. I never said I was good at fishing, but I can avoid busting my hump.
Dude, that little spillway dam right there,
Uh-huh.
that is white bass capital of Southeast Missouri.
You ever try using them for bait? Because I hear they're
It's,
Pretty
to the best of my knowledge, it's illegal to use them in Missouri.
really.
No crappie, no white bass. You can use bluegill or sunfish. You cannot use bass of any type. You can't use crappie. Ooh, there's actually some skips jumping
See,
down there,
over
though.
here-
I may try to.
Over here in Illinois, it's kind of vague about what you can and can't use. Basically,
Yeah.
they don't want you using, let's say, crappie for bait on a lake that's got a creel limit of size or number, because they can't.
I
they
got you.
can't track it. You know what I mean? But like
Right.
on the river here, there's no limit on crappie.
I'm just trying to figure if I can get through that muddy field over there in 4-wheel drive. I saw a guy in a side-by-side bury it all the way to the frame the other day. I don't think I want to risk that.
I've been there, Danny, and I've had to call tow trucks.
Hey, let's see it, Danny.
No, thank you.
Hey,
Oh, you talking
damn
about over there?
Yeah.
There's a road that comes down the levee right there, and you go through them trees. That's all gumbo mud all the way
Ooh.
back. Now, this little spillway, there's a dam right there. Okay, on the other side of the levee is flood water that pours out through right here. But 300 yards downstream that way is the Mississippi River.
Huh.
So it's pretty darn saturated over there, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh, look at that big old eagle flying toward me right there. I mean, he's close too. But if you see that tree right there, that's where I was sitting in the 1v1 when I beat Tara, and it's the same spot I was sitting when I beat Lee.
Cool.
I was sitting right there.
All right.
That's where I caught the 25-pounder that I got on Lee. But I'm really wanting to fish the main river tonight, though.
6 rods rigged up, ready to go.
Oh, you're set.
Well, I gotta set up a rod for float fishing, for bobber, and then I got all my crappie and perch gear already set up. So
You know what? I'm gonna throw.
Uh-oh.
you broke it
And,
up, Danny.
I'm gonna
Danny, you're going robot
fix
on.
a tripod. Oh, really?
Yeah, you get
Anytime I move, it does that. How's it now?
Now it's good. You do come and go. It's like really clear or really robot-y.
Yeah.
Well, it's weird. When I move this phone really fast, it does that.
Yeah, get it on a tripod and see if that helps. That'll help.
Well,
Sometime.
I'm gonna throw a tripod, walk down here, and throw some jigs and try to get some skipjack, and I'll just have the tripod set up where you guys can watch while I do it.
Might have to go
Hey,
out.
I may pull out a few white bass while I'm there.
All right, but Richard says it sucks. I think he's talking about the gar. They ruin a
Yeah,
lot.
that's why I don't want to fish here tonight because of the gar.
Uh,
Yeah,
he
they're
said they
really
can't
freaking
do
bad
it.
here. Yeah, they're super bad here. Okay, let me grab a rod and I'll walk down there and we'll see if we can't catch some white bass or something just for the fun of it. I've got a couple hours to kill before I have to set up.
yeah, I was gonna say $9 away.
That looks pretty good, Eric.
Yeah. I still got to clear coat it after it dries.
You got a black light on, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why it's glowing so good.
What are you painting, Eric? What is that? It's kind of hard to see. Give me the solo screen.
All right.
I'll give him the solo screen. I want to see what that is.
It's rod holder.
Oh, rod holders. Oh, those are glowing pretty good. Cool.
And I also have my rod that I painted.
Nice. Huh.
That lights up pretty good.
Yeah, it's going to be nicer on the boat. Because the black light goes on the boat too.
Now, how are you powering the black light in the boat? You got a 12 volt or a converter?
Converter.
You're using a converter?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm looking right down here in this dam. There's like 500 gar piled up right there on top.
Snag one of them, Danny.
I care less about them gar.
I want to see Danny jump in there and wrestle one.
I don't
Yeah,
think
that'd
so,
be
guys.
better. Welcome in, Brian.
Request denied.
Brian B, what's up, buddy? There's Nicole Ruiz. What's going on, Nicole? Hello again, Chrissy. Brian B,
Welcome back, man.
Susquehanna Stan. Hope you're feeling better. All right, Ernie, I'm gonna go eat dinner and stuff before showtime and get these rods in the boat. Get a bunch of stuff on. Thanks for letting me hang out. Nice talking to you guys. Danny, good luck.
All right, buddy.
And we'll see you guys later. Bye, everybody in chat.
Take care. Enjoy your meal.
Oh, there's some huge skipjack jumping right here.
Get him, Danny.
Oh, let me get this untangled. There's huge skipjack right here by my feet. Those things are freaking huge, dude. Let me get that rod out of the way. Oh, they're right there. Oh man, I don't know if Richard Clark's watching or not. Richard, there's like 14-inch skips that are banging on these shad right here in front of me. Right in front of me, right against the rock wall.
He's going to get so excited he's going to fall down here in a minute.
I will. Come on, baby.
That'll make great live TV.
Well, keep the camera rolling. Make great live.
It will. Ernie's views will go through the roof. Well, they ain't hitting the white curly tails. Maybe I need to switch colors.
Yeah, just mouth. That'd be awesome.
Hey, Danny, Curtis said jump in the water and catch one with your mouth and jump out of the water with it in your mouth.
Can't do it, guys. I've tried that before. It doesn't work. They're not hitting these white curly tails. That's weird. Because usually when they're hitting them shad, they will just fire these things up.
Welcome in, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
Let's try throwing a different color.
You got silver?
Stan said casting at him.
You know what? I've got my cast net in the truck. Before we leave here, I will be throwing it. Because if nothing else, I can catch the shad that they're chasing.
Yep.
Now,
Bait,
skipjacks
bait.
are hard to net. They're too freaking fast. But
Bait,
shad
though.
are generally no problem.
Fresh bait.
That's what I'm thinking.
Fresh bait
I
safe.
think I
The
need
best
to-
bait.
I think I need to go out to Rocky Fort and throw the cast net.
What is that wrapping around?
Danny's buddy come up on the porch out here getting ready to roost.
I believe she go cotton picker. All right, finally got that loose. Let's try a different color.
Lisa said she's confused. Looks like Danny is peeing in a pond and Eric is burning the place down. That's what it looked like to me too. It looked like a branding iron.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I can see that.
Ooh, I had one
These are
flash on it. Yeah.
old ones.
Let me scoot back a little bit. I'm more closer to the bank. Dude, they're right there.
Well, Amy, my BFF, I thought.
Crap.
Hey, Amy, that was the choir or band practice.
I'm able to let it sink down a little bit. Maybe run it a little slower. I can't believe how these skipjack are flashing the top water right here and not hitting these jigs.
They just come up there to torment you, Danny.
I said, you got silver?
I swear it looks like a branding iron that just got out of the hot fire.
That's because of the light on it.
Oh, flashed on it twice. Oh yeah, we're fixing to get one of these suckers. I see where
Get
they're
'em,
hitting at
Danny,
now.
get 'em.
Oh, we're fixing to get one of these bad boys. These are big skipjack too. I had two of them flash on it.
All righty, Amy. Enjoy your meal.
Come on. Yeah, I went all the way to Kentucky Dam and caught the most of the skipjack I caught were like 8, 10-inch areas. There's fresh bait for tonight. That's the
Lisa,
same size I was catching in Kentucky though. Little
he's
10-incher.
painting a rod holder and a rod. He's got
There
a
you go,
black
guys.
rod.
Fresh skipjack. Let's do that again. All right. We have super fresh bait now.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric.
Now you need to get the 60 pounder. Yeah,
Oh, missed him.
Show Lisa.
I'm painting the rod holder. I'm already painted this, but I'm letting the purple dry. Starts out with orange and yellow, green, blue. It's supposed to be pink. It looks orange. And they're all supposed to glow in the black light.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, when I started painting it kind of reminded me of autism colors for autism for kids.
Mark, Amy took off and was eating dinner. She said she'll be back later if we're still on, which I kind of doubt it. And it was 20 minutes till the bait shop.
There ain't no bait on the bait shop. Bernie, Danny's getting bait. Maybe
Yeah.
Danny should go to the bait shop.
Hey, Ernie. Just so you
Well, it
know,
looks like they're hitting the red and white. They don't want these solid white ones.
you have to look like the deer caught in the headlight look again.
Down east says all fluorescent paint will glow under a UV light.
Huh?
Down east said all fluorescent paint will glow under a UV light.
No, it's a pack I bought from Speckles, or whatever the crap place is called. I'm just saying, this is stuff I got at Walmart.
Kind of gives me an idea. I got them two 12-foot rods that need painted.
Yeah.
Fill this white one more time. I'm going back to the red.
Hey, Curtis, if you want to talk to Ernie, just come in here. I'm not relaying a message.
That's right. He can come up on panel, couldn't
Yeah, he ain't gonna do that. He don't like being on the camera.
he? You should get used to it.
I'm watching the hockey game.
He said he's watching a hockey game. But he
Yeah.
said, heck with painting rods, Ernie. He said, let's get that boat fixed.
Hey, you gotta have room to do it. You can't paint in rain. You can't paint wet metal.
Sure.
I don't want to throw it together. I want it to look good when I'm done, at least halfway good. If he could have come over here and done all the woodwork that I was doing, and I probably could have got the rails done.
You come pick him up in the daytime, he don't do nothing but sit here.
Yeah, we'll go back to the other color.
Just don't have him stacking wood. I don't want him to have another heart attack. I need my
Which
fishing
colors
boat.
again?
I won't work him that hard.
It's easier loading and unloading the boat with somebody in the boat than it is trying to do it by yourself. I don't see how Jody does that.
She ties it off and backs
but
it
that-
down and gets in it, unties it, backs it off of there, and then ties it back up again, and then parks her truck, and then goes back and get on the boat.
Get that. It's too much work.
All righty, Mark. We'll see you over at the bait shop here. Got about 16 minutes left.
Should be done by then.
I want to refill my cup, go in, get on the desktop, and see if I can't find something. I might make some popcorn.
Yeah, because it is the first bait shop after he lost to No Script.
Ah, come on,
I
man.
guarantee there's going to be some trash talking going on in there.
Oh, yeah.
Old
Most
Brian
definitely.
B. You know, he's good for that. That and pee in
Yeah.
the bed.
Well, you know what that B stands for, don't you? Bad luck.
Especially from the bank.
Then I got to thinking, it could be one of them ancestry names too, like Bartholomew.
I can't remember what its last name is. I have to look on my phone. What's Chrissy doing?
Sitting in there at the kitchen table on her laptop.
What you guys
Watching.
doing this weekend?
She's probably got like 2 or 3 shows coming up. The sun's coming down. working on that blazer and truck, and probably start. You get away
Bye,
from me.
Eric.
Hi, Christy.
See, he had to lean over. He's blind.
Yeah, I am blind. One eye. You want to see my glasses? It's like a bifocal on one side.
You're doing good on painting there. You know.
Yeah, I'm trying. It sucks that it's wet outside because I can't go put the clear coat on it after it dries.
Yeah. Welcome in, Eric B. My little brother from the way down south.
What's the other Eric? Now, does it look like a welding iron now? Kind of looks
No.
weird with the green there.
But it looks good.
Yeah, I know. That's what it's going to look like from the back. The way everybody's going to see it on the boat.
Yeah, it'll look real good.
You can about add another color to it in between green and this bar right here.
Yeah, we're gonna come up with a way on these lights to try to get them to where they can like snap on the rod or something like that to make them a little better. Hey, Eric.
Yeah, baby.
Wow. Look at that big old bait.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Hey, Mr. Burnside.
Oh, we're
Working on
not
the
using
boat
frozen
there, buddy.
tonight, fellers.
Fresh bait.
Y'all all right.
Catch us a 40 pounder.
Man. He tied it in a knot, though. He totally messed me up.
He's smart.
Good grief, what did he do?
He don't want you using him for bait.
Fish, that's
Well, this
smart.
bud thought he caught it. Didn't do him any good.
That's smart fish.
He'd be too, like I said, he's too smart. He's laying up on the bank flopping.
Yeah.
True, Danny, that's true.
Somebody sent John Parker a thing of gas eggs.
Really.
Backwards.
Chrissy in there watching John Parker, and somebody, he got a mail call. Somebody sent him a box of gas X.
He's going to need it.
I don't blame him. Somebody needs to send that to Lee Evans, too.
Lee Evans needs some Imodium AD.
Well, actually, send it to the Evans family. What's that?
That's that lights I'm making. I got to perfect them a little bit better.
All them's the ones that clip onto the end of the rod?
Now you zip tie them on or tape them on, but you can drop
I
them
do
in
that.
water.
I'd go get some of them alligator clips and try to put them on there. That way you can just alligator clip them onto the end of the rod.
Yeah, we're gonna figure out some way of doing it. That way you don't have to use a zip tie.
Yeah, that way you can get them on and off.
Yeah,
Oh, he's got all
you
kinds
can
of knots.
drop them down in your minnow bucket. It won't hurt them when you're done. Just dry them off. It'll light up your minnow bucket at night. That way you can see which one you want to get out.
Yeah, true.
They were selling them for $5 a piece back when they was out on the market. I can do better on the price.
Yeah.
I got
But-
green,
Wrap
yellow,
the rod.
red. Huh?
I was thinking about taking this and wrapping a rod in it. In the line.
Yeah.
Now, the way I caught that last one, I'm just laying these jigs down in the water at 12 o'clock, and I'm just swinging my rod. I'm not even casting it. I'm just swinging it in a sweeping motion around this rock dike here, or rock wall, and they're hitting it as I'm swinging it. I'm not even casting out. Just lay it out there like that and swing it.
That's better. That's a rookie move. Got my phone like that. This stuff's like a plastic coating that's on this. That's how it dries.
Well, I'll get with you, Eric. I gotta tweak it a little bit more, and right now I got 20 of them that's supposed to go to Kentucky as soon as they get them done. But I'll get with you.
Rich.
Yeah, these beta alarms they got out. I come out with that. It was probably, I want to say at least 10 years ago or better. And I didn't have the money to put it under a patent or anything. And I sent it into the invention place, and they told me it cost me $6,000 to patent it, $10,000 to get it in total to get it started. And I didn't have that kind of money. A year or two later, they come out with something on the market just like what I come up with. So
Just a little
guy,
different.
Yeah.
You can't come back at it.
Yeah. A little guy don't have a chance, buddy.
Where's that bag at? I did it yesterday.
Good evening, No Parts. Thanks for coming in, bud. Probably getting ready to shut down here in about seven more minutes.
Ow.
Don't start growling. Ain't nobody out there. Just a cat.
Don't blame that on the dog. You know that was you.
This one has it already built in. Plus it has a
Yeah.
little green line on the bottom. Open faced one and a closed faced one that are like this.
I'll keep my eye out open, Eric, for some. He's looking for some good bait alarms.
Who, me? No, I'm
No.
not looking for one.
No, Eric
me.
Burnside.
Preacher man.
Yeah.
I gotta get me some offset hooks.
I'm getting ready to take the line off of this little fella right here.
Yeah.
I'm going to put some of that Andy Green on it I was showing you earlier. 30
Yeah.
pounds. Get it all ready to go.
Does that
Huh?
Andy Green glow is in the black light as good as the Trilene Barclays?
I never had a black light on it, but it will, with a little bit of light, you can see it after dark. You don't need much light.
Yeah, that's how that stuff is.
Hey, Mr. Lee Evans. How's it going, bro?
Light. You say Lee Evans?
Yeah, Mr. Lee Evans in here. You want to come up for a few minutes?
Happy early birthday, Mr. Evans.
Yeah, happy birthday, brother. I've never used the blue, Don.
Talking about blue line.
Yeah, the Andy blue.
Never used it. I always wanted to get some of that Andy orange.
Let's see here.
I've seen DJ using it.
I lost him there. He wanted to see it. He said, "Can you see it at night?"
See what at night?
The blue. I'm working on them lights, Leah. I gotta tweak it just a little bit, but I'll get it figured out shortly.
All right, one more cast this rod, and I'm going to get the cast net. Try to get some shad for tonight.
I'm sorry, I would have already went and got it. It looks like it's getting dark on you.
I would have got that as soon as I went and got that
Yep,
other
hey.
lure.
I've got 2 nice fresh skipjack for tonight, though, so that's good.
I like
I
it
would have had
too,
a
Don.
I would have had a cooler full.
The line that's on that 7,000, it takes a pretty good tug to break it. It's at a big game line. I think it's 30-pound test too.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to grab cast net.
This fast dry too, non-yellow, UV resistant. No, I'd like to have a cooler full of skipjack. Well, I'd rather have shad because we don't have skipjack on the lake, on the reservoir.
Got 3 more minutes, and then it's the bait shop.
I'm actually thinking about going to Walmart and buying some of them tiger rods and painting them up. I like to.
I think I got one out in the garage.
One of them white tigers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd probably be better because this one was black. This rod was black. That's why I don't think it's coming in as good. But I got more paint. So, and it was only $10 for that kit. This
Yeah.
This glow in the dark stuff I got from Walmart.
Eric Burnside, I've used the big game. It's clear. It's good. I think they got green too. Andy, I bought this and I ain't had no bad luck out of it yet.
That's what this is. Berkeley Big Game.
The green, yeah.
Yep. This is my leader line though. This is 50-pound. I don't know where my
Hi, Buck.
other one's probably in my bag, in my boat, in the boat, or not in the boat, but in the back of the truck on my chair bag.
Buck Williams says his cooler's always full of bait. It's a big one at the grocery store.
Well, I've got plenty of bait. I just like to try to catch some fresh. I'm going to throw shallow first and see if those shad are laying right there in that shallow packet. If not, then I'll throw deep and go after something else.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to shut down and go over to the bait shop.
Okay. Well, don't let me stop you.
Hey, we might have to find John Parker some room the way he's running his jaws over there on that other line.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Chrissy's in there laughing like crazy. Hey, Viking, I was just getting ready to shut down.
Yeah, we're getting ready to go over to the bait shop. Bait shop.
Yeah.
What is she talking about in there?
Yeah, it depends on how I feel between now and Panfish Nation's over. I might be heading to the bed. I gotta get up early and get started.
Well, that's what's running in the shallow water.
Little bass.
Yep.
Shame you can't use that for bait.
I know it. It's illegal in Missouri.
I'm glad you said something. Because if I'd have been down there, I'd have been burning it up.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear finger outside, Ernie.
That's what was chasing those shad in that shallow water.
Huh.
So I'm gonna throw one more time, then I'm gonna shut my camera down because I gotta get it. I gotta get somewhere to get set up. So we'll throw one more time
You
right here off this point.
Raining and thunderstorms. Yeah, Danny, charge your phone.
Yeah, he's fishing tonight, ain't he?
Yeah, you better
You better charge
charge
her
your
up.
phone.
Come out of
Yeah,
there.
it's raining. I just heard thunder a second ago.
What? I ain't heard no thunder over here yet.
And there's a little bigger.
But I
All right,
will
I'm
step
catching nothing but
outside.
white bass here with this net, so there's no point in throwing it anymore because I can't use them. So I'm gonna get off here and go start setting up where I'm gonna fish tonight, guys.
All right, Danny, charge your phone, buddy.
It's on 57%. I'll charge it up. I got a generator. It'll be
buddy.
all right.
All
All
right,
right,
be
see y'all later.
careful.
Thanks for letting me come up, Ernie. Bye.
All right. See you, Danny.
Huh?
I'm about to hop off too.
He threw it all back.
I was gonna have a heart attack. I thought he was about to use that crappie for bait.
That wasn't crappie, it was white bass.
Yeah, them were tuxedos, as I call them.
You catch enough of those, it's decent size. I'd try to put them out there on the Crisco Lake.
That's true.
Okay, Don, appreciate you coming in. Enjoy your dinner, and we'll see you probably about 2 o'clock in the morning or 3, somewhere around there on Boar's Nest. Appreciate everybody coming in.
Yeah, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button before you get out of here.
Yeah, I'm glad you
Everybody.
come up and did that, Eric. That looks pretty cool. Give me ideals.
Yeah, that's one of the bobbers, the big bobbers I use
Yep,
when we're bobber fishing at Hoover. This is a glow in the dark orange paint, plus it glows in
Yep.
the black light.
that's
It's
cool.
fluorescent. I figured I'd do it that way. I don't have to, because I used to put one of them glow sticks on it
Yep,
instead of putting a glow stick on it and have it glow already.
that's kind of the ideal with these lights here. Tape them on like they used to do, but I got to figure a way out.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
why I did the rod. I'm gonna do a lot of my rods. I'm gonna paint the tips of them at least probably orange or yellow. That
Yeah,
way, when the black light hits it, you can see it real good in the light. When we're live, you'll be able to see it. Hopefully, almost touch the water. That's what I'd like to see.
yeah.
Was it going to rain this weekend? I'd be out on the Ohio with Skip.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain here tomorrow. That's why I ain't heard no thunder or nothing yet. But
I
as
heard
soon as
it
I close
out
this
there.
down,
There,
I'll
that's what
step
I'm
outside. As soon as I set this off, I'll check it out and I'll get back with you. All right, bud. We'll see
All right,
you
well, I'm
next
going
time.
out here so I can get ready for the bait shop.
Yeah, they're already on. It's 5 after.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, everybody,
We'll see ya.
hit up the bait shop tonight. They're on right now. Going to be a great show. Appreciate everybody coming in. Means a lot. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. We'll see you on the next one.